Welcome to Prairie State Legal Services 2021 celebration of National Pro Bono Week. I'm Mike O'Connor, Executive Director of Prairie State Legal Services.
I'm Kim Thielbar, Prairie State's Director of Pro Bono Services. Over the course of this week, we will be celebrating the important work of our dedicated volunteers throughout Prairie State's 36 county service area. Today, we will be highlighting our 2021 Outstanding Pro Bono Community Honorees. These community honorees were nominated by the different Prairie State offices in recognition of their volunteer work over the past 12 months. Each of these volunteers has gone above and beyond for our clients in one way or another.
So tomorrow and Wednesday, we will be honoring the individual and corporate winners of our 2021 Distinguished Pro Bono Advocacy Awards. These awards are presented annually to one individual and to one law firm or corporation working in our service area for their exceptional commitment to pro bono services.
Prairie State is honored to have so many committed attorneys who volunteer their time each year to take on pro bono cases. Over the last 12 months, more than 200 attorneys have assisted clients in approximately 1,500 cases, donating more than 6,000 hours of their time. With such great volunteers, it is difficult to choose just a few to recognize. However, our 2021 Outstanding Community Pro Bono Honorees each exemplify the spirit of pro bono in different ways throughout the services they have provided over the last year.
First Outstanding Community Honoree is Timothy Leighton, nominated from our Bloomington office. Timothy's been volunteering for many years and has handled more than 30 cases for Prairie State clients. Prairie State has received many positive reviews from client satisfaction surveys about the work he's done, and these reviews include describing him as considerate, understanding, efficient, wonderful to work with. One client added, "He treated me with respect and professionalism." Timothy often works with seniors, helping them to prepare wills and powers of attorney, and states, "It's important to give our clients peace of mind by helping them through complex issues such as estate planning." So thank you, Timothy.
Our next honoree also assists clients in preparing wills and powers of attorney. Gary Mueller was nominated by the Joliet office for his many years of volunteering. He is always ready to assist clients, even making house calls when needed. In one case, that meant taking 2 members of his staff to a terminally ill client's home to witness and notarize the documents Gary had prepared. In addition to making house calls, Gary goes above and beyond for clients in other ways. One client in her 90s confided in him that she could not sleep because she was so worried about getting paperwork to a different attorney for another lawsuit she was involved in. Gary not only completed her will, powers of attorney, and other documents, he also assisted her in completing and sending out the paperwork for the other lawsuit, and provided his office's number to the other attorney to call if they needed anything else, so that the client did not have to stress over it any longer. Thank you, Gary.
The honoree from our Kankakee office is Deanna Carlson-Webb. Deanna has been volunteering since 2012, and during that time, she's not only represented individual clients, but has donated her time to help the office with educational outreaches and fairs, and she's consulted both with Prairie State attorneys and other pro bono attorneys on their cases, sharing her expertise to help even more clients. Deanna has also supported Prairie State in other ways, participating in office events, attending fundraisers, and generally going out of her way to show her support and appreciation for the office. Thank you so much.
Our next honoree comes from our Peoria office. Since his retirement in 2019, Don Driscoll has become a staple of the Peoria office's pro bono program. He was willing to learn a new area of law and took on handling criminal record expungement and sealing cases at the office's monthly clinics. When the COVID-19 pandemic forced the office to convert the in-person clinics to a virtual model, Don was eager to continue serving these clients. When Prairie State put out a call for volunteer attorneys to assist clients with housing issues, Don also signed up for that project and has helped to advise several clients facing possible eviction. Thank you, Don.
The Outstanding Community Honoree from the Rock Island office has been volunteering with Prairie State for more than 20 years. Stephanie Ames is always willing to take on new cases, and she communicates effectively with both Prairie State and our clients, and always has a great sense of humor. She likes to fight for the underdog and tells her clients to go home and breathe easy because it's now her job to worry about their problems, and they will work together to resolve any issues that arise. Thank you.
The honoree from our telephone counseling unit is Mike Bean. After serving in the Air Force, Mike practiced law for more than 35 years, retiring in 2019. He then came to volunteer with Prairie State's telephone counseling services. In addition to the depth of knowledge he brings to Prairie State's clients based on his years of experience, he is also always willing to learn new areas of law. As a telephone counseling volunteer, Mike is only asked to provide advice to clients. However, he often goes above and beyond, walking clients through what to expect at the courthouse, sending them the proper forms they need to resolve their legal problems, and helping them to organize their legal issues and plot out the next steps they need to take. In addition to the countless hours Mike has dedicated to Prairie State's clients, he also serves on Prairie State's Board of Directors, helping further the goals and mission of the broader organization. Thank you, Mike.
The next honoree comes from our WAUKEGAN office. Rebecca Whitcombe has been volunteering for several years, and she first represented clients in dissolution of marriage proceedings and now helps clients to obtain qualified domestic relation orders, quadros, which are needed to divide pensions and retirement benefits after divorce. This representation can make a lifelong impact on our clients' economic stability, but Prairie State has only a few attorneys who are able and willing to work in this area of law and prepare these orders pro bono. By helping clients throughout Prairie State's service area, people from throughout the state are able to benefit from her expertise and her willingness to help. We thank you.
Our next honoree comes from the West Suburban office. Paula Raines has been volunteering with Prairie State since 2007, representing clients in dissolution of marriage cases. Whenever she closes a case, she immediately asks for another one and is always willing to accept new case referrals. Paula's clients often provide positive feedback regarding her zealous advocacy and her patience working with clients. One client she represented had fled from her abusive spouse in California after he broke her arm. Even though it did not appear that the client would be able to receive much money for maintenance from her ex-husband, it was important to the client to receive whatever financial assistance she could because she had escaped the relationship with nothing. Paula represented the client in an evidentiary hearing lasting several days and was able to successfully impute income to the ex-husband and get the client a maintenance award to help her move on from the relationship. Thank you very much.
Our final outstanding pro bono community honoree comes from the WOODSTOCK office. Michelle Gehris has been volunteering with Prairie State since 2014, and she would regularly take on one case at a time until 2020 when she contacted our pro bono coordinator and asked how many clients we had ready to place. Coordinator had said 7, and Michelle said she would take them all. This is the first time our pro bono coordinator had ever had anybody take more than one case at a time. Michelle had recently hired some new attorneys and wanted to introduce them to handling pro bono cases to help them appreciate the value of volunteering right from the very start of their career. In August of 2021, Michelle asked for an additional 3 cases. Thank you, Michelle.
Congratulations to all of our outstanding pro bono community honorees. Thank you for all that you do for Prairie State and our clients. And thank you to all of our volunteers. Your commitment to this work allows us to help more people in need.
And thank you for joining us today to honor these outstanding volunteers. Make sure to tune in tomorrow and Wednesday as we present our Distinguished Pro Bono Advocacy Awards. Thank you.